Hey, I've been having nothing but problems trying to get this going. Like, YouTube is being really more difficult than normal. I can't get this to sit upright. Why is it being such a pain? What the heck? It's just being such a pain in the butt. Please. I just can't bump it. Gotta make sure I don't bump it. Try and get it to go back with it. Holy crap. People are pouring in here. Yeah, I don't know why, but like YouTube, first of all, won't let me upload the thumbnail. And then second of all, it wouldn't let me put in anything for the description. Yeah, it must be. But no, I don't know really what was going on with what?
I just stubbed my toe.
Nice. What? Yeah, I know. I'm not dumb. You know what was going on. How's everybody doing tonight? Already 5 people watching. Sweet.
How can you tell?
Because, well, now there's 4, but see the little number? Oh.
When's your mic supposed to get here?
Sometime this week. Probably Wednesday. All right. Oh, wow. 7 people. People are pouring in. Bone addiction. Hey, hello, hi. I don't know if that's a new person. Or... Hello. Invite a bunch of people. Oh, okay. I see. That's usually why most people come in. But no, I don't know what is really with YouTube because like I was having nothing but problems. I've been trying for the past 10 minutes to get this to go up, but now finally it let me go live.
I just killed a spider in the bathroom by drowning it.
Okay, go.
It was a daddy long leg and I got scared of it. So
Yeah,
I poured water on it.
Okay.
I didn't know I could drown.
Supposed to go live at 8 o'clock, but ended up going to Rice Lake with the family, so oh well. Trying to figure that out too, so. There's 5 people here. People poured in real fast. Oh, I wonder if I could actually share my Instagram, the Instagram for the channel, into the feed. This is my son, White Bone. Section 8 Junior, yeah. I am too. Oh, sure. Well, I don't know if I can subscribe to the Emperor NKR Fishing Outdoors. NKR. I'll find it. Oh, fishing and outdoors. I didn't see. Sure. Oh, okay, I see. Now he's only one away from. And they're only one away from 500. Actually, there's almost 10 people in here. It's the most I've ever had. Instagram. Oh, okay. Instagram. Yeah, you got it. Sweet. I didn't even. Wait, is that my Instagram or is that the Mad Gingy one I made? I don't know. I could figure it out too. How do you share your Instagram account? Red button. I don't know what. Red button. I don't know what you're talking about. I feel like this should be easier than I'm making it for sharing my Instagram on here. Oh yeah, I follow or I subscribe to NKR Fishing. No, I'm pretty sure they only need one more subscriber. Oh, there's 10 people in here. Sweet. Oh, there's my ma. Split shot is my ma. And then section 8 is my dad. The S word. Oh, well, I mean, people can get mad all they really want. Honestly, I don't. I mean, yeah, I understand the point you're making, but I understand the point you're making, but I honestly, people can get mad on here. I don't. It's just YouTube. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And activities with Cat is my sister. But yeah, we definitely got YouTube 500. That's sweet. I don't think it's up. It's not updating for me. Oh yeah, 4.99 on here, but it's showing. Oh really? That's oh man, that would be something YouTube would do. Lol. Oh well. I think it was a big deal to use a word. Like, I mean, I guess I understand in a way because there's people that'll probably come on here and just freak out and stuff. Oh, can't stream till 1,000. Yeah, so you probably just have a phone. All I'm using is a crappy $100 laptop from Walmart and a $15 mic, or not a mic, $15 camera. Because Chromebook has really horrible cameras to start off with. So I've just bought a mic right off the bat, or not mic. Why do I keep saying mic? I bought a camera right off the bat so that way I didn't have to deal with because you can see my hand. It's hard to explain, okay? But with cameras, this is a 1080p camera, but of course it makes me all orange for some reason. I don't know why, but it, I explained it to my dad the other night. So the nicer the camera, the more quality. So this one still runs at 1080p, whereas the Chromebook camera, I found it generally only runs at like 360 to 480. You're a teen. Yeah, I'm a teen too, technically for one more year. Oh, it's great to see everybody coming out and talking though. Bone addiction, I'll go watch some of your vids and get to know you better. Yeah. Awesome. You're still under. Okay, yeah, you're a kid under 18, but I'm not under 18. He's probably under 18 by the way, from the looks of his videos, but that's just from the looks. Until you turn 20, though, everybody still calls you a kid and stuff. But even then, after then, they still call you a kid and stuff. So, oh, Section 8 Outdoors messaged me until you're 80 and wrinkly. I don't know what the age when people stop calling you a kid and start calling you uh an adult, or not an adult, but normally like stop calling you a kid, I should say, just say in general. Uh, said that Section 8 Outdoors had sent me a message. And, you know, we all know you got to answer that really fast. Oh, that is an option, yes, but you can't exactly punch your grandma that calls you a kid and tell her to stop. I mean, you could, but it's very, very, very frowned upon. Okay. Oh, that's awesome. I'll talk to you later. Bone addiction. Thank you for coming in the first place. It's just great that you even came in. So thank you very much and have a good night. Oh yeah, of course Grandma will go ham, but trying to wear this hat as much as possible so I don't blind the camera with my big forehead. Well, and because you know the logo on there, got to get the logo. I don't want to put glasses, but I'll put there. So what's tonight's topic? Anything? I don't really know what tonight's topic. I mean, we should talk about like how to properly strap down a trailer. Oh yeah. Shoot, I don't really even have a topic for tonight. We talk about how great Pizza Hut is. Uh, Kiss it, kid. Yeah. So the proper way to strap down a trailer is you always mandatory to like stop and pull over like at a minimum of 20 times. And you gotta have your strobes going and all that stuff. A little bit of story behind. Oh, so we went to Menards. So it's about an hour trip from here, and we went and got siding for our house, and then on the way back, we're hauling probably I'd say a couple 100 pounds of siding and stuff like that on a snowmobile trailer. Most of it's tilted towards the back, so it's tail heavy, so it really is just going all over. We went about a mile down the road and Dad freaked out and was like, "Oh, I think we just lost a strap," and just freaking out when we get back there, and there's literally nothing wrong with it. Then we go into Harbor Freight, where he is insistent that we got to buy stuff to strap it down and to make sure it's all secure and stuff. Then we get out of Harbor Freight after buying the stuff, and then just completely decide to abandon the idea, and we don't even use any of the stuff to like strap it down, and we just keep the normal two straps on. Made it all, not a single problem. So, but he has a strobe on the top of his truck because I mean we haul trailers and well, yeah, I suppose. But I'm just saying it's funny because like we go into the store looking for one thing, and then got other stuff, and I don't know, just Harbor Freight things. Suppose you get coupon or not coupons, but points towards your account. So Pretty sure Harbor Freight has that going on right now, or whatever they have, where you can get points or free stuff for however much you purchase, like Menards does. Menards, you have to mail them back to get your free stuff. So, potato, pitter patter. Always, well, yeah, but I just thought it was funny because, yeah, it's good to be prepared, but like we went into the store because we didn't know if it was gonna stay down, and then just completely ended up not even like touching the stuff. It was just funny. Raymond, okay. Sorry, I didn't know. Dad's still trying to explain all who is good moderators and stuff. Last night he had a list for me to add to moderators, and I'll try to get you guys as much as I can. I don't, he knows you guys more than I do right now. Oh yeah, I should make you. I guess I can make you a mod. Whoa. What do you mean? How am I? How am I? I don't know if I'm supposed to be saying that stuff on stream. I don't think it matters until you get to 1,000 though. Hee hee ha ha. I don't know. All this YouTube stuff is just. I definitely need to get a new computer because like streaming on this, like it's running smooth just now and running fine. But as soon as I click the end stream thing, all of a sudden it like freezes up. He's good stuff. Oh, okay. Yeah. So what we usually do in for hauling anything, no matter weight, size, anything, we use like these big tie down straps or like real big like stuff you almost see with people using on like flatbeds for running like uh loads on semi or truck or tractor trailer. So it's plenty secure, but sometimes it's just a little bit too big. Change your light to bright white, maybe. What do you mean? Why would you change your light to bright white? Yeah, I don't know, but oh, but um, so we use those heavy tie down things. That way, you're generally covered for like literally anything with strapping down, besides like really small stuff. But we don't really generally haul stuff that big unless it's like you just put it in the back of your truck if it's that small. So we carry those straps all the time and never really have problems with it. But sometimes when you get to like flatter stuff with the trailer bed, it doesn't want to strap down right. So it slides around just a little bit, but we didn't really have any problems tonight, so pretty good. The light above you maybe, or is it yellow? So that light is fine, but I've checked with if I turn the light above me on, it's still yellow. So I can try switching it up. Kayleen, can you flick my big light on and flick that light off? Maybe it'll switch. No, see it kind of helps, but it just makes it darker. But honestly, I could keep it like this. It actually looks a little bit better like this. It's okay. What are you doing? Are you watching my stream to listen to me?
I'm gonna go shower.
Oh, okay.
If I was brave enough, because
But
I'm scared.
I think this looks a little bit better. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. That bulb needs to be changed because it's only one bulb. But
why do you have magnets on?
What? Yeah, definitely. I think it's better. So it's funny. All I could see is the little thing, the little symbol for moderators, and that's all. Anybody who's commenting, it's funny. Oh, we're down to 5 people. That's okay though. I suppose there's other people streaming tonight, so they're gonna be all over the place. But definitely awesome to be out or be streaming and actually have people come in. And last night I did a stream like it ran smooth and everything, but like the counter for people can't think.
You know what will probably work?
So the amount of people was in here, it would hop from like 1 to 6 to 4, and then there'd be none. So I think it was actually messed up because it did it like the entire stream. It hopped like crazy all over the place, and then sometimes there were people commenting in the chat, but it said that there was no people viewing. So I don't really know if that was just a slight hiccup for last night or if it's the internet or what's going on. But like I was saying before, is I need to get a new streaming laptop, or because I'm streaming on a Chromebook. It's okay computer and it does the job, but it's just like as soon as I go, like tonight I had problems with starting the stream up and getting it going, and like at the end of the night when I go to click off, it'll freeze up and I don't even know if it's off or it's on or what's going on. But I don't know. It is what it is. Eventually I'll get there, but
what might help is like one of them small ring lights.
oh, I think honestly this just looks good now, but
Why do you have magnets up there?
because that's where I want to put them. Someone just showed up, but no, the other night though, I don't really know what was going on because I streamed for person has to have an account to chat. Oh, okay. So maybe yeah. I mean, it's pretty cool because I actually look at the analytics. Stream from okay. Yeah, that's cool. I was watching the analytics last night, and my stream, I streamed one night, and the very next day it had already reached 228 people. I could not believe it. That's crazy. That's a lot of people. It don't seem like a lot of people, but it really is. But oh yeah, it's actually really cool to see this how quickly it's actually picking up. I didn't think a lot of people would actually have seen the account or anything like that. And it said it already showed like 228 people had seen it and 40% of people clicked on it or interacted with it for something. So I mean that's awesome. Yeah, first impressions, and maybe it's the more, because I know the more likes you get, is how the algorithm works, and then the more comments and the more, so interaction is basically how it works, I'm pretty sure. But no, it's definitely cool. I honestly I enjoy streaming and talking to people, so it's not so much as a crowd. You don't think you're talking to a crowd, you just think you're talking to just people, and it's easy. But no, yeah, eventually I want to my microphone, my professional microphone or whatever for streaming should be here. Oh, if it crashes your stream, you won't. Okay, I mean that'd be interesting, you know. But my microphone should be here. Wednesday, I think it says 17th. So hopefully I don't know how good it sounds. Keelan was saying I could hear it through the phone, so it sounds crisp and clear, but I don't know. I think the microphone will honestly make a difference. It'll just sound better and more clear. So yeah, 3.5. Yeah, I have it. It's on it. It's basic. That's your basic size for everything. Your audio jacks. Well, most phones, and on my computer. That's that. So the microphone I ordered, it comes with a wire. That's the mail's. Oh yeah, the mail sucks butt. So I ordered it when I ordered it off Walmart. It said it was coming out of like Georgia or something, somewhere down south. And then like I checked not an hour after I had ordered it and it is processing out of Compton, California from Georgia. I don't understand how that works. Like, it is what it is, though. Wherever they're going to ship it from, it's okay, but it just seems like it might take longer. I have an extra mic for a GoPro that will work. See, it's not a huge deal though. I'm just saying it's gonna be nice to have a mic where I could sit back here and you guys and it'll have like an arm that'll come to me and I'll be able to talk while sitting back and just like relaxing or doing anything or just it's good for different things. So if I go to do some editing on a video, then I'll have that option to do a voiceover with crisp, clear, microphone. Yeah. So audio. That's what it is. So like I could use this. I could plug this. Well, that's great, but I could use so this is 3.52. It's just a normal microphone, but I don't want to wear a headset on stream. I don't really want to wear a headset, but I eventually might end up actually getting one so I can hear myself talk. Oh, great. That's probably the easiest way to remove your batteries from a controller. Just drop it on the floor. Okay. I bought a thing off of Amazon. He's laughing. I bought a thing off of Amazon. It went from California to Minneapolis overnight. Yeah, so there's things where Amazon shipping is like insane. So it could go from either 2 weeks to 2 days to, well, I don't know about 2 hours, but like it's just ridiculous. So where you can get a package off of Amazon or Prime shipping, because that's all we use in this household, stay by the ways of the Amazon. So, or Amazon Prime. So, I've known we've ordered stuff out of like California and it's been here in 2 days, but I've also known stuff you order out of California and it doesn't come in 2 weeks. Did you get? Oh, I don't know what that's about. Oh, I gotta find that other battery though. These are precious batteries. It's not almost like I have a whole box of them or nothing. Oh well. Oh, yeah. See the whole thing right. Oh, right there. Oh well. Oh, there's the other one. But no, okay. No, yeah. So shipping right now, especially with the whole COVID thing going through, I've like customs and everything is just being real goofy. So my aunt actually ordered some soap for Christmas. It came all the way from California, came to Illinois, came up to Eau Claire to where they live, and then went all the way back down to Illinois. And then they sat there for like 2-3 days and then came back to Eau Claire where it sat for another like 3 days. And then they finally got it on their route or they got their normal mail route and that came in the mail or something like that. So right now it's just all messed up with like the shipping and just I don't know. Like seriously, like the shipping up here because this is northern Wisconsin, you'd think it'd be easy just to like ship it out and let just like the mail carriers figure it out because I know those guys they'd figure it out in like hours. It would be here like boom, and where Amazon has to send a separate truck onto to a separate thing. I don't understand the whole situation, but it is what it is. You still get your package, just not in predicted time. So it's very common, like to order stuff off of eBay and not see it for like a month. Very common up here. Like I think I ordered a window sticker for my truck one time, and instead of coming in like the 3 days it said it would, it came like 4 to 5 weeks out. Yeah. So it's like, how hard is it for them to just figure out Like you could do straight shipping and it goes right there. They need to have like one truck that goes from building to building to building everything, not one truck that does deliveries and takes it to, and delivers it to a different center or something like that. Because I know they have they have ground trucks or whatever. They have green and purple, and some I've seen them go side by side, but some deliver. I don't know. They have it all messed up, or they think it's an efficient way. And yeah, you do get packages like pretty quick and consistent, but sometimes it just takes packages like years to get here. It seems like stuff from China comes quicker than it comes from in the States. So, uh, no, you guys are still talking about a package from Texas with a week. Yeah, so we can get stuff from Texas. We can get stuff from like I've gotten stuff out of California just fine before. It's just I don't know if it's like certain companies or if they're saying it's out for shipping and it's really not. It's still in the warehouse being put together, or if they have it set up like that because um it took my package was actually updated today and it went from Compton, California to something Illinois. So it's getting closer. It's going to be here by, you know, the predicted day. It's supposed to be here Wednesday, but there's a chance it could very lucky with Amazon. Sometimes stuff shows up a day early, especially with Prime. So sometimes it shows up days early. And that's also another good thing about Amazon is we've had times where it says it'll be here next week and it's here by Friday. You know, it's like that truck driver put in the extra effort to get all of his packages out by the end of the day, which is really nice. It really helps out. So, I mean, we had snowmobile parts coming pretty quick, but you guys are still talking about that the lettering. I don't know what that's all about, but works. There is Illinois, okay? It wouldn't have an S if it wasn't noise. It wouldn't have the word noise at the end. Oh. Dad's yelling at me from the other room. Hey, before you say I'm stupid, just consider that you made me. So, is it really my fault? Is it? Hmm. Talking to my dad, of course. That's my dad. Pretty sure you already know that, though. I don't know. There's 4 people here, so it's probably guessing it's Raymond Williams, Section 8, my dad, and my ma. I've had car parts cost. Yeah. So it's really wonky how they have it set up. So where you can get my package from BB has been 3 months. You got a letter that said it was seized at customs and it was just yeah. So but here's the thing though, if you put right now specifically with the election and all that stuff, I'm sure they're really cracking down with like stuff going through the mail and any sort of metal. I'm sure it gets flagged and they have to search it and stuff. So it is what it is. I remember when Obama was in office when they started shipping that poison or whatever to him, and it really uh oh it won't let her. But yeah, so I don't know what that whole thing is, but so what was I saying? Oh, so when Obama had actually got that they had like some spores or something in the mail. I know that it really put a thing on all of the mailing and stuff, no matter what, all around the country. Like they really put a big caution on it because they didn't want it. Yeah, anything powder. So I know you can. There's one thing they say that you can add. You can order caffeine powder Oh, so you can order caffeine powder off of Amazon, and I know that that's a big no-no. They search that no matter what because like I think at one point I was watching a YouTube video on it somewhere, or a YouTube or Facebook, but they did a video on how the powder is a big. They have like they almost want to like test it because they don't know if it's actually what it is. So you think you'd be able to tell that cocaine or something like that wouldn't smell like sugar or caffeine or something, but no, gotta. Apparently they don't like that still. So yeah, I really wish that they could make like guns orderable by mail, just like an online background check, and they just send you like RPG or something. Not quite like that, but like a pistol, a 9 millimeter. Like I don't know, it's not. I don't think it's really that big of a deal. It's such a common caliber and any powder or liquid, yeah. But I know that's also been that way for airlines too. Like that's a powder or liquid or anything going over through the airport ever since like our country has taken a lot of like stuff. So I don't really even blame them for being that cautious, but sometimes it does get really ridiculous. So I know that the couple years back, Dad actually had something seized, or Section 8 there had something seized by the Chinese government. I think it was a return or something crazy, and we didn't see it for like 4 months. And then they finally gave a notice that it was just refunded or something like that. So, but that was 4 years ago or 5 years ago, and a lot of stuff has changed since then. So it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of out there. But I know you can still order like food and stuff off of Amazon. I know you can order like Mountain Dew off of Amazon. Uh, but it's really cool though. You can actually get a subscription to like Goldfish. You get a subscription to Pop Tarts. When I actually found that, I thought it was really really cool. So oh, don't want to lose that. So now there's 4 people. So I think unless Ma came back, maybe Grandma did get in to see this if she was working on it. They're probably watching it on Roku right now. If it is them. Otherwise, she went over to the computer or maybe her phone. She had problems getting into it. It's funny because I know she probably had my dog food delivered from Amazon. Yeah, so it's really cool. You can actually order like just about anything you need. Like these days, you really don't need to leave the house. You do for other reasons, but like for food, you can have your entire like stock and supply delivered to your front door. Like between soup to drink to water cases to really anything, and they will drop it off. That's unbelievable. That's amazing. That our country has like come that far in accessibility, but it's just not. I don't know. People don't need the face to face interaction for buying food. So our country is really gonna start wondering, why nobody is ever coming out in the public and why everything is starting to go down the hill. But Amazon has just exploded the past like 10 years for everything going on. They right now they just sign something in or do something with, but I know they bought up a bunch of electric cars or something for their deliveries. But if you that's the biggest thing that I can't stop burping for some reason, but this is the number one thing I don't understand what they're gonna do when those electric cars that they buy. CEO just quit. Oh, he did. Okay, or or I don't know, whoever. So that's the thing is, what are they gonna do when they try to bring electric cars to the north? I'm just gonna absolutely love like roll on the floor laughing when they can't get those delivery trucks like running in the morning and stuff. I'll show them the muskie. There it is. See if we can get a better view. That's the muskie. And then there's turkey. Oh, turkey. Mink. Oh, right there. Mink. Fisher. I think that's a fisher. And then you come over here. Oh, what? I gotta figure this out. This is weird. So my first deer is right. Oh, right there. That's my first deer. And then that's one we found on the road. While we were hunting. Then my dad's deer that he shot 2 years ago. And then this one is one that my grandpa shot. And then hopefully, if everything goes to plan, I will have my big 8-pointer mount this summer, spring or summer, or whenever he gets it done. But I got a big 8-pointer coming. I got it this year. Real nice 8-pointer. I think my dad said it was like 18 and a quarter spread. Yeah, 3 years ago he shot that buck. Yeah, we got all that stuff, and then we got my dad's 10-pointer at my grandpa's, and then my grandpa has a couple bucks on the wall. Maybe I'll get a video of that sometime and put it on there. Yeah, maybe it'll come in the fall. I hope not. I mean, yeah, it'd be good for pictures. I want to take pictures of my mount because the day we got it, yeah, 18 and a quarter or 3/4. Oh, I didn't know that. Inside green, yeah. So, what was I saying now? Oh yeah, this little buck right here is like a 10 or 11-pointer, unless you're talking about the one down there. Oh, A and B Outback. Okay, hi. Oh, hey, Outback. So that one is a 10-pointer, and then the one at my grandparents is an 11-pointer. I think it's just got stuff everywhere. And that buck that my dad shot went probably one more year. It probably would have been a crazy deer because it has drop tines and stuff. We actually have a deer at our property right now that we think it might. I forgot. My dad was telling me about how it's mourning for her or him or her. Yeah, Amanda. But he was explaining to me how it's for us going to bed is her getting up in the morning or something. Are you? Oh, okay. I'll make her a moderator. I already made. Wait, said she was a moderator. Oh, it says she was a moderator. I clicked off it, and then it said it wasn't her a moderator. So now she's a moderator. That's okay. Oh, okay. So it's 11. So it's 9:30 now. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that time zone stuff. Very, very late. Yeah, it happens. And my next, whatever. Passion. Oh, I don't know if this is someone new or if someone from last night. Oh, Sunday. Oh, wow. Does that technically make you a time traveler then? Because I'm still on Saturday. Just asking, like, is that possible to be a time traveler? Because it's still Saturday. It's 9:34 right now. Well, here. Oh, seven people liked it. That's crazy. That's the most I've had on one of these. Which one's Rocco? Is that passion for hunting and fishing? Pretty sure. I have no clue. Oh, does my head? Oh, that's okay. Hi. I can make you a moderator. Honestly, if you're, I don't know if you're a regular. Probably are if they know who you are. But either way, it is what it is, and it works. So I know there's a lot of people that are really good in here. A lot of really good people. Not, I mean, honestly, in a world like today, you need good people. Otherwise, everything the way it's going right now. Yeah, times. So that's why I always tell my ma is, yes, I wake up. I But I tell my mom that all the time. It's like, yeah, I wake up late in the afternoon, but maybe I'm a morning person just born in the wrong time zone. Or maybe I just live in the wrong time zone. It's always funny. She has nothing to say to that. Little boy. Oh, yeah, I don't know if I'm that little anymore. I'm not lazy. Yeah, you say I'm lazy, but you get up early in the morning, but then you go out to your chair and then sleep there. So, I mean, points for the movement, but like, yeah, seriously, just use that saying. Like, you're just born in the wrong time zone. So, like, you just got to dial it back. You got to move to wherever your time zone is, and then you're a morning person. Voila. All that time and effort and moving, and then you probably become a later day person that time zone. I mean, yeah, so like you have a reason to be up. Mom wakes you up. Oh, dang it. Now that my dad's in here, everybody's gonna be thinking I'm a little boy. I'm 19. So yeah, I'm technically a little boy to y'all, but like I'm not that young. I still pay taxes, unfortunately. Okay. Young man, there you go. That works. Definitely. I'm a young man. But like in my dad's eyes, he always says I'm eight in the chat, nine. Yeah, I was up to nine people. That's pretty cool. We're almost going on an hour. I swear, the time when there's people in the chat, the time goes by so fast. Like the other night, it was like 10:30 at night, and I was talking to uh can't think of his name. Dad knows him. Can't think of his name. Can't think of his name. What's his name? I don't know. I thought it was really awesome. He came into the stream and here's here like the entire stream. Pretty decent dude. But oh yeah. Uh no, yeah. To my dad, he always says I'm gonna be his little boy. The kid that was out there mowing the lawn at like 6, 7 years old. Even speed. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still young. Yeah, I'm always gonna be a baby to my dad. I know that. Haven't been sleeping. But yeah, wow. So were you at 19, were you from here, like the States, or were you from Canada originally? Or maybe did you come here for the army and then go back? I don't know. There's people that do that. I don't understand necessarily how that works, but I know there's people. There was there's foreign exchange kids that come over here just to do that stuff. I don't know what that's about or how that even works because you think they would have to go back to do the army through their country and or some I don't know. I don't know how that all is. Rocco is from Italy. Oh. Oh. How does that work? That's interesting. Al lives in Canada. Yeah, I've always actually honestly wanted to live in Canada. They have better fishing, they have better people, and not necessarily better people. It's easier to find good people there. Um, Better hunting. Of course, you got black bear hunting like crazy. You got some monster whitetail out of Canada. They actually have tornadoes, which is awesome. But they don't have much tornadoes as we got here, which, you got to have that little bit of fear. Italian cowboy. There you go. What? You're saying a spider killed a scorpion? Isn't that like a one of those weird movies or something like that? Spiders vs Scorpion. I'm sure you could get it into to be in a movie or something on Netflix. Spiders vs Scorpions. I am originally an Italian movie to Canada. I'm sure you just meant move. So honestly, I don't know. You probably like the English or not the English, the language. I'm pretty. Don't they have the same or keep saying English? Don't they have the same language like thing? Because I know Canada used to be part of Europe or wherever, however that works. I know something like that. I just don't want to start saying that. Next live. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Bilingual is awesome though. That means like out in public and stuff, you can say whatever you want or talk in that. So talking the language and not a lot of people know it, especially around here. I know there's people that talk like that because they think that we don't understand what they're saying. Like I know at there at the Mexican restaurant there was they talk in broken Spanish a lot, thinking that people here don't know Spanish, but there's actually a lot more people than you'd think that know Spanish around here. Yeah, French and Italian areas. Yeah, so I don't know necessarily how it works, but didn't the queen's kid or the queen's grandson move to Canada or something like that? Prince. I don't want to say the name because I know I'm wrong, or I'll probably get it wrong. I know one of the royals moved here, not or moved to Canada not that long ago, and moved with his wife and his boy. I think he's a boy or something, but I don't know how that. I don't know a lot about that. I know like the Queen, and I know the Prince Diana or something. However, wherever it happened to her, I know something happened. Oh, sweet. I've always wanted to go to Niagara Falls. I know my dad did uh, when he was a kid, but it's just one of those things you eventually want to cross off your list. That's really awesome, though. I mean, live by Niagara Falls and stuff. They're not far. I mean, that'd make a good day trip. Almost, you could make a day out of it. Or go down there ever so often, or wherever. Go there for like a summer or a summer afternoon with the family or something. What? No. The Queen, they moved to LA? Why would they move to LA? We already want to get rid of them off our country. Why would they move? I mean, hey, if they can take over California and make it like royal, sweet. California isn't, from what I've heard, all that great. That's so cool, Rocco. I want to go. Oh, wow. I don't know. So they still have the royal blood, though. So at some point, I think they could walk back in and it would be okay. I mean, yeah, they turned their back, but they didn't really, they probably keep close contact still. Like the royal family still values them very much, their family, and their blood is royal. So no, I don't know how that works, but you'd think they would like. I don't know how that necessarily would work out, but you'd think they like, even though they did turn their back on the crown, or there's some sort of sense in that, as I know that was a big controversy a while there, but you'd think they would be able to turn around and walk, or at least go back, because it's, yes, in a sense, though I understand the royalty aspect of it, but like, it's also his grandma. The queen is still his grandma. If she ever does pass away, which she probably won't for a long time, the way she's going pretty right now, but like, if she ever does, you'd think he's still gonna go back and be at her funeral. That's just the sense. It's family. Oh wow. Huh. I did not know that. But in the same sense, like, they just not going to be allowed to go back for the funeral, or at least pay their respects. Oh yeah, the English Queen. Yeah, I don't know how we got to it, but we are. Yeah, the borders are really. I don't know. So supposedly, me and my dad were talking about it. I don't know how strict the politics on here are, and I don't. I'm just not really meaning to be political at all. But there was something funny that happened. Apparently, something where our president Biden accidentally said something I don't know, in Spanish, that, I don't know, he said it weird. I don't even remember what it was. My dad was telling me about it, but something he said something that it was really funny because he didn't. It wasn't like translated right or something like that. I just don't want to go political. I really, politics in this country right now are just not good, not bueno. Sassy sweets. What? What is that? This is not. Maybe it's just my mind. Sassy sweet. What? I I don't know what that's about. Yeah, yeah, that's what I was saying. Is they didn't, they wanted out of that life, yes, but in the same aspect, they are still family. Like, they're like, just because you move away from your family, and I know it's a lot more serious because they are like, they're royal, but in the same aspect, it's not. I don't. They're not necessarily cutting ties, but cutting ties with that way of life. I understand he did not want a whole lot of that or anything to deal with that, or how I see. I've always just Queen also has to give their son also. So, in the same idea though, is you almost think that something else was going on inside that castle. Like maybe like they didn't really I don't know if it was an actual thing, but maybe they just didn't like his wife very much or something like that. It's always something very petty that drives them apart like that, but okay. I will try and subscribe if I can get to it quick enough. Oh man, it already went subscribe. Oh wow, 3.2K. Holy cow. This is amazing. Oh, it's echoing in it. I gotta turn this down or off. I'll subscribe to Amanda. She's not far off of 300. I'm really gonna be surprised if I ever hit 100, or even when I get that high. If I do, because I don't know. I've always just this YouTube thing has always just been. I've always thought that only big time like people actually got into it. Thank you, Section 8. Yeah, I subscribed to her. Oh yeah, Megan. You guys seem to know more about it than I do. I just know that whole incident was just like because I know when they first met, he was spending so much time like with her. They didn't really like the idea that she came from someone that or from a family that they had no clue she was just a civilian or whatever. I know that was a big controversy at first. So, oh, with the whole hunting thing, like you come to the States, you can shoot just about anything you want. Just about. Like, yeah. Uh, yeah. So the whole thing with the queen, it's always something petty. Always something petty between families. It's very rare for that stuff to work out. And honestly, it's just how I don't know the whole story behind the Prince Diana thing. I haven't watched any documentaries in a while. I used to be really into that stuff. I used to watch it all and know everything. But uh, yeah, so around in the United States, you can get a license to hunt just about anything, including people in some states. So not like literally like with a gun or something, but like you can hunt. It's like bounty hunting. I know you can do that. I think it's like I know you can in Alaska. I want to say Washington, but right now with the whole Portland thing, I don't know why anybody would want to go there. Uh, I think Arizona does it. I'm going to try. Oh, okay, that's awesome. Thanks. Uh, but yeah, hunting and fishing around here is awesome because you can get a license from you can get a license year round in especially in Wisconsin. So the thing with your license is you certainly got to watch your all you really have to watch is your dates. So there's certain fish you can fish at a certain period of time during the season. Uh, Panfish are open year round, and there's most lakes. There's a limit of 25. Some lakes, if you can look right at the boat landing. Uh, oh yeah, certainly share your channel. I'll subscribe to anyone that wants. it because I don't mind. Don't go in and get you to 1,000 when you, yeah, honestly, 1,000 would be great. I don't know. I just have I I'm very thankful for that. But honestly, just having a community to talk to all the time and just having people, knowing people are still out there, especially during this whole COVID thing. Oh, I just seems like all you can ever do anymore is go to work, come home, do stuff at home. You can't really go out and do stuff out in public because yeah, you don't have to wear a mask anymore. But at the same time, it's just like you don't want to ever get in trouble. Oh, sweet, you got 81, Raymond. So also, I was told to announce this before I do it, but I'm supposed to tell y'all that I'm gonna change. Probably gonna change my name to my uh Instagram handle, the Mad Gingy, just because there's another account right now that has the same name Gingy, and he already has like 66K. At the same time, I know I don't really have to change it, but I just don't want anything confusing there, and I don't want people from. I mean, yeah, I could probably keep it, but I support. Yeah, honestly, you don't really need content. You just need, I mean, to get subscribers and get out into the open world, you kind of need to put up a video or two or something like that eventually. But honestly, right now, you're probably chilling. Unless you just don't want to do that, that's okay too. I don't know where. I didn't get the other thing, the channel you were talking about. Honestly, as long as you guys want me to do it, I'll bring up YouTube. But right now, I'm gonna keep that off because it tends to bring a little bit of lag to the channel. But that's fair enough. Doesn't people hope you? Yeah, honestly, thank you so much. That honestly means a lot. The reason Raymond got see. Oh, so I don't know if I should unsubscribe for him or what. We got him to 500. Maybe I should unsubscribe. I don't really care though. It's just a subscription. Maybe he'll go leave us alone or something. Gingy. For yeah, honestly, yeah, honestly, thank you. Uh, thank you so much. Honestly, it's really great to have people coming in. Honestly, just to have people to talk to right now is fantastic. But I mean, I've always wanted to do this YouTube thing. Never really got into it. I'm really good at editing, or somewhat good at editing. I'm kind of out of practice since it's been a while. But like thumbnails and like logos and all that stuff, my dad goes to was going to the guy who makes his t-shirts to make logos, but doesn't realize that I actually took classes on it and I know exactly how to use all the programs to make logos and t-shirts and emblems and honestly anything really. But you kind of have to have the software to do it. So now that I do have software on my phone to do it, I literally did my thumbnail in 5-10 minutes. It was easy. And I know, yes, that sounds really cocky, but I'm pretty good. I think I'm pretty good. I don't know. I guess I can't say anything because I don't really know everyone's opinion on the thumbnail, but slowly figuring it out. But no, yeah, I'm glad everybody's coming in here. This is a lot of fun, honestly. Well, I've always wanted to do this, and seeing my dad do it has made me want to do it more. Originally, I don't think anyone really knew that you could do this as a small subscriber. Most of the time, these days, to get big. So, I know if you guys know, I don't know if I'm really supposed to talk about anybody else. Yes, I do have Instagram. It's just the Mad Gingy. Here I can type it. It's just this. So Oh, well, you get it. The mad Gingy. It's not like I'm angry or anything like that. That's not what it was meant. It was meant like crazy or something like that. Yeah, you can. I can grab it too if you want. It's great to have moderators because they could just send out links. Like my dad is just like, I'm on it. I got it. That's really great. That's really easy. But no, yeah, I have my deer on there. My picture of my deer. It's my favorite picture or one of them. But so A. So Outback, A and B Outback. Amanda, that's your name, Amanda. So do you guys get tornadoes like we do up here, like in the States? You guys, I suppose you guys get tornadoes, you just don't get nearly as much. Like I think Wisconsin even gets tornadoes, and that's saying a lot. We're still the Midwest, but like we're far enough north where we don't get strong enough tornadoes because the oh sweet, you just followed my Insta. Yeah, I got the notification. Sweet. Oh, Rocco did too. Maybe it did show or it'll show up eventually. I don't know. But yeah, as long as you guys follow the Insta, then you guys can keep up with everything that's going on here. Because I got deer pictures. I'm hopefully we're going to be posting tornado picture, not tornado pictures, but storm pictures and lightning and all that stuff. So around here, it's always been a dream of mine to go and head south and see a tornado. Like some point in my life, I want to see one tornado, just one, which will probably end up me wanting to see more, but we'll come to that when it does. But eventually, I want to head south. Okay. As a kid, I had this phobia. I'm sure a lot of people, sweet, thank you, Passion, or Rocco, or I don't know these names. I'll eventually learn everyone's names, hopefully. But Pup Booster, your dog's name is Booster. That's cool. But Rocco, yep, Rocco. So we get tornadoes like fairly consistent around here. So as a kid, I had this like weird phobia of storms. It's actually a real phobia of like severe weather, tornadoes, heavy rain, all that stuff. And now, like ever since then, it is really like fueled. Oh hi, Sassy Sandy. That's who y'all talking about, I think. Nice to meet you. Hi. Oh yeah, hi. Nice to meet you too. And do I have your Instagram? Sweet. You follow. Everyone's following. Sweet. But anyways, what I was saying is, eventually, I'm a big freak now about everything storm related. Uh, Honestly, been that way for the past couple of years now. I really eventually wanna. Oh, everyone's talking. Wow, chat's actually moving pretty decent. Um, so eventually, at some point this summer, I plan to do a lot of like videos on, like I just chased a storm, not necessarily chased the storm, but I just filmed the storm that hit like March 10th. I think it was a couple days, 3 days ago, and it was just lightning all over across. Oh, okay, sweet, thanks, sweet Sandy. But flyboy. Oh wow, there's actually a decent amount of people joining in. But like I was saying though, this summer, I don't know. This channel is gonna be like hunting, fishing, storms, storm watching, storm chasing, stuff like that. I'm really into that type of stuff. And photography. I take some. I actually have. There's a link on my Instagram for my photography page. If y'all want to check that out too, it's pretty neat. Brother, check it out, boys. Hi Raymond, thanks for coming. Son, thanks. Oh, okay. Smash that like. Man, I don't necessarily know everybody's humor these days, but I have a meme on my phone that says when you name your hamster like button and the YouTuber screams smash that like button. It's a man booster. What is that? 39 kilograms, 86. What is that supposed to mean? Huh? I don't know what that's about. That's all you guys. I don't know. That's probably just community talk or the group talk. Well, we're up to 8 people. Awesome. So for my pay or on my screen, it says I have 10. So it might be more, but doing these streams, I noticed that it really boosts your watch time. It boosts all your analytics. Kilos. Yeah, I know. Everyone, everywhere, but the United States uses pound or kilograms, kilos, all that stuff. Oh boy. Oh, hashtag. Okay, no, yeah, okay. 86 pound? 86 pound dog? What? That's a big dog. I suppose I'm used to like 2.5 pound chihuahuas though lately. Shit, I'm good, Sandy. I started to put vids up, so I changed my name. Okay. Flyboy Adventures, my brother. Check him. Check it out. Okay. I'm probably gonna go through the stream at the end of this, anyways, and just look through it all. And anybody's name I recognize, uh, I'll probably check out their channels and stuff. I just keep burping so much. I don't know why. Maybe it's just the Mountain Dew, but usually Mountain Dew don't do that. I don't know what that's about. Love your sugar cheese, Sandy. I'm sure that doesn't mean what I think it does, but probably does. Whatever. I don't know. It's so hard to tell with my dad. Sometimes it means something that's completely non like PG, and some things is pretty PG. So I don't know. Yeah, a man. Yeah, honestly, she has a really big dog. That's 86-pound dog. Like, I can't say much though because we had a black lab that was pushing the pounds. Her name was Hershey, and she was the sweetest gal you'd ever meet. There's a dog. Bull Mastiff. Cross Pit Bull, 10 months old. Only 10 months and is that big? Ah, that's a big dog. Oh, hi, Corey. Afternoon? It's not, Corey, it's not afternoon. It's 10 o'clock. Should make you a moderator. You gotta figure out. I'm gonna show you how to use all your YouTube stuff. Everyone's coming in. Oh, sweet. New subscriber, Flybear. Okay. Flyboy Adventures. I'll just subscribe back to you because that's easy enough. 1.356K. I recognize the face. Flyboy Adventures, RC Play. I recognize this. I think I've actually seen your channel. Honestly, I think I've seen your channel outside of YouTube or seen this. Sawyer says, oh. Okay, Sawyer. Okay. Ice cream coming soon. Section A, is this your son? Yes, that's my dad. Section 8 is my father. Yes, Jake. Oh, okay, hi Sawyer. I met Sawyer, Corey's friend, for when they moved. Last time they moved. It's pretty cool, dude. Somehow, for some reason, we got making jokes with my grandpa. It was kind of funny. It was weird at the same time. Oh, is that the Kristen I think it is? How many people did you share it to, Dad? Kristen, I think that's Kristen Lee. Yeah, that's her last name, Kristen. I think that's the neighbors right across the highway there. 11 people. Holy crap. There's 11 people watching. Hey, if y'all can, I don't necessarily know if this is right to say, but there's a little thumbs up sign. If y'all Click it. So he wants to know if you spend money. What? Sawyer wants to know if we spend money, do we get of? Get of what? I don't know what you're talking about, Corey. You gotta learn how to type, bro. Oh, I see. He's texting now. 11 people. There was 11 people at one time. That's the most I've seen. Okay. No. No. I'm not. Okay. By OF right there, Corey meant OnlyFans. I'm not doing OnlyFans. No, that's good. I'm gonna save that for 10K. No. OnlyFans is ridiculous. I'm not doing OnlyFans. Oh, 100 buckos. Okay, maybe you got me there. Maybe for $100. Of course, it's my cousin. Corey Powell in the chat, that's my cousin. So that's my dad's brother's kid. I'm not not doing the OnlyFans, bro. No, yeah, I know you're just messing with me. Okay, so I do want to know. Yeah, I'm not doing it, okay? I'm not. No. That's just weird. No, the whole OnlyFans thing is kind of ridiculous. That's just honestly, it's just ridiculous. I don't understand how people can make money. I mean, yeah, they make tons of money off it, but there's some real perverts anymore. It's just weird, real weird. Beard arts? No. Yeah, no. What? Oh wow, there's a lot of people coming in and out. So honestly, it's great. I'm really glad people are coming in and looking and seeing that. 12 likes. It's the most I've gotten, but good. Don't want to know. Okay. LOL, Amanda. Oh, I didn't even see that. 5,000 starting bid for OnlyFans. Damn, that's a lot of money. I think at that point I wouldn't need to do OnlyFans. I don't know. $5,000 is a lot of money. Not saying I would do anything out, nothing for $5,000. No. That's gonna take a lot more money for that. No OnlyFans. Everybody's I can see laughing all through the chat. No. Let's get off OnlyFans. No. $5,000 is a lot of money, but not enough for OnlyFans. Honestly, at that point, you wouldn't need to do OnlyFans though. What about 10? Oh my gosh. No. Five. Okay. But okay, for $5,000. $5,000 and this manager's gonna get naked. Oh. Oh, hi, Big Bones or Big Boons. I don't know if it's Bones or Boons. I don't know what that is. 13 best. 13 last offer. No OnlyFans. Oh, sweet, you came. That's awesome. Thank you very much for stopping by, man. Man, this has turned out to be a really great stream. A lot of people talking and stuff. This is fun. But no. 20K, seriously. Okay, 20K, I'll take off a sock. For 20K, I'll take off one sock. There you go. Okay, I'm going to be here, but I have... Yeah, that's cool. Thank you, Amanda. Honestly, for just watching, that's great. Thank you very much. Great to see you come in. Oh man, I don't know where my dad went. Maybe he's outside or something, but maybe he's still here. I don't know. He might be watching Trapper J or someone else if they're streaming. 100K, 100K. I'll take off my hat. That's the real money. 2 socks and a shirt. Why are we still debating the OnlyFans? I'm not doing it. For 100K, I might take off my sweater and my hat. How about that? I'll give you that for 100K. Oh, your phone died. Okay. So for someone who has a fetish, I don't know if you're talking. Oh, foot fetish for a sock. I'll just put a sock and like hang it in the background. That for 10K. Oh, two. Okay. Why? Why are we? Okay, Corey, you chill. This is getting weird. Not no, 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 nope. No, Corey, no. Yeah, there you go. No. What the hell? This is so weird. Hi, big boons or bones or I don't know how to say it, man. My dad will probably tell me, but dad will probably know better. Corey, yeah. Honestly, yeah, it's getting a little out of hand, but uh, it was funny at first, but oh, black bear hunting. I think turkey season opens up in the States not too long from or oh lost it. I lost it. So turkey hunting actually starts up pretty soon here in the States. I think bear season goes all summer long, but you got to pull certain tags for certain zones at certain times. So it's really weird around here. So for bear tags, you can get crop harvest or crop damage tags from farmers and stuff that you can go shoot a nice sized black bear off their field. Or I know that you can draw for tags too to shoot a black bear anywhere in the state of Wisconsin. But we get some pretty big black bear on here though. Some pretty big black bear. Oh, talk the hunting stuff. YouTube will drop the stream and he will get a strike. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I don't know about that though, because like there's a lot of stuff you can get away with on here sometimes. The farmer tag, also known as a deprivation permit. Yeah, I don't really know about the whole thing on the bear tags. I've never bear hunted. I've seen bear and all that stuff and have had bear problems, but honestly, like we haven't had a consistent enough problem here to actually pull tags on it. I know some kids from that I went to high school with used to pull bear tags. My best friend actually ran bear dog for a little while there. He owned some bear dogs, but yeah, turkey's late season or oh, I guess you're from Canada though, so I don't know how that necessarily goes. But I know around here, turkey season has like certain time zones that you can pull tags and certain times um for certain yeah I'm yeah we're past that part. I wasn't talking about that anymore, but oh yeah, I don't know what necessarily that was about, but uh big boom stuff too. I'm gonna put house on market next week. I don't know what that necessarily is talking about, but I know for turkey season, I know people shoot turkeys like all year long. I don't know what that's all about. I've never turkey hunted and I never bear hunted. I've just always looked into it and always seen it. Um, I'm sorry, Jindy. Oh, what are you sorry for? Oh, no, no, no. You're okay. You're okay. That's understandable. Oh, ice. I wouldn't go on it right now, dude. Right now, it's a big no-no. It's the end of the year. Everything's melting. You don't really know what's going on. Especially the shores right now are melting, so it's going to be very dangerous to go out there. But otherwise, about 4 inches is good for walking on. And I've always known 3 to 4 inches. I've seen people walk on. Uh, yeah. So honestly, I know that. Oh man, I'm trying to talk about a bunch of stuff, but Joe, I know that ice. So about 4 inches is walkable. 5 to 6 is pulling equipment and a shack maybe, and then you're gonna want from 6 to 8 at very for just a wheeler probably, just a wheeler and your ice shack and that stuff, and then probably about 8 to 10, 8 to 12 inches. You can drive small vehicles is what I'd recommend. But honestly, I don't think I'll go fishing on anything under 6 anymore. I had a really bad incident a couple years back with my best friend and his brother. Um, we were walking out across the lake and we started setting up holes and all that stuff and everything just started cracking and it was just not a good situation. I honestly thought we were gonna go in at that time, but no, honestly I wouldn't go. I don't trust personally anything under 6 inches. It's just not a good section, not a good thing. Yeah. Okay. So I'm pretty sure with the whole farming thing, to pull bear tags, they can pull like up to 8 tags per year as long as a DNR or game warden, if you can prove that you have damage, I'm pretty sure you can pull however many tags that they want to give you. Um, but that's the thing is, so I've known hunters and stuff like that to pull like 3 bears off of one property in a year, but that is kind of rare, especially because the DNR is kind of stingy with their tags sometimes. But it's a lot different because then there's bear dogs. Running bear dogs is different. Baiting is a whole different ball game. There's just so much into bear hunting, but I'm pretty sure you can go for bear hunting, and I know this is in Canada too. I'm pretty sure you can bow and gun hunt at the same time. Like there's not. I think in the states you're only allowed to carry one weapon of choice at every time, but I think in Canada you can actually carry a bow and a firearm on you at two time at once. I've seen videos where they have a bow hanging in the tree and a firearm in their arm. So it's like I don't know all those. Still hunt. Yes, but I'm. I don't know anything about the whole wolf thing. I personally. Oh man, I gotta cover that up. But the yeah, yeah. So the whole farming thing. So what was I saying now? For the whole wolf thing, I think our wolf population in Wisconsin right now is actually kind of ridiculous. But I don't really want to get into that because that's still a touchy subject right now with the whole DNR situation. Uh, but yeah, I don't think you can't. I don't think you can make land a sanctuary without making it unhuntable. I think land is a big thing where once it's a sanctuary, it's like you can't. I don't know the rules and regulations on that, and I haven't looked into it because I've never really around here we have so much public land it wouldn't necessarily like there's sanctuary spots already set in place. So, oh man, I have to go, guys. It's a nice meeting you. Hey, nice to meet you too, Sandy. Yeah, definitely. Nice to meet you. Thanks for coming by, checking out the stream. Me meeting me. Nice to meet you. Oh, I keep burping. Damn. Have a good night. Yes, we definitely need luck in this time. There's so much going on right now. It's unreal. It all started with the dang killing of that gorilla. That's where it all started. It all went wrong. I'm pretty sure that's where everything went wrong. No code red. Nope. Just the normal. I only drink code red ever so often. Mostly when I go to your house. But what was I saying? Oh, no, Mountain Dew. I prefer regular Mountain Dew most of the time. Don't really drink that much Mountain Dew anymore, though. Mostly water. Just water. It's healthier. Oh, Twisted Tea? Yeah. Lol. Oh, don't even bring that in here. But what we were talking about, we're talking about bear tags and all that stuff. That's a good conversation. We do apply for bear tags yearly. I think it's like $5 a tag or $10 to apply for a tag yearly, and then you get you like DNR points that you eventually rank up, and then once you get to a certain amount of points, I think it's like an automatic tag. You're automatically drawing a tag. I don't know if that's for sure because I know in different states they have different rules and stuff, because I know out in Canada, or not out in Canada, oh my gosh, out in Colorado, I know that you pull different tags for different stuff at different times. So, and then there's Utah with they have, I can't remember what they're called. They got like curly horns. I know they pull tags out there, and they have the same sort of point system going. Every state is different though, and it's always important to check out your rules and regulations before hunting or fishing a state. So it's always a good idea to make sure you check your stuff. And the times we have been here, we haven't. Yeah, so bear tags, they're easy to pull, but also hard to pull. Oh sweet, I'm up to 41 subs. I'm almost to 50. Wow. So for bear tags, you have to earn up points, and it does take time. Some people pull on their first time, which is crazy and very lucky, but some people it takes like years to pull. I know my dad pulled a tag and got his bear, a real nice bear, that one year. But we know a guy from southern Wisconsin, and I tell you what, this guy is a real brute of a dude. He pulled the tag and came to us for help because he on finding a place to have his bear skun. And oh yeah, it says 13 legs, but I'm at 12 on my screen. You can get tags to hunt kangaroos in Australia. You can hunt them? I didn't know you could hunt them. I want to try a kangaroo now. Okay, Joe, you're actually surrounded by lots of land that's really big time hunted. So for your land, all I could say is just bait and keep trail cameras out and just maintain as much as you can. You put a food plot in, it'll increase your chances, all that stuff. So it's more pest management. I'd still eat a kangaroo though. Don't get me wrong. I'd eat one just to try it. I'll always try something once. My dad always says that I'll always try it one, or I'll always try everything once. But now I'm up to 13 legs. Sweet. But that is definitely awesome. I would definitely eat kangaroo, and I would shoot kangaroo. No problem. No, a single heartbeat missed. I would not hesitate one little bit. One kangaroo. Kangaroos get mean. Jolie, she set up some cameras. Yeah, set up some cameras. Um, honestly, attracting deer in is it's you got your three main things: water, food, and shelter. So, where if you have also predators, big time predators with your coyote population on your land right now, it's sort of an issue. If you can get rid of them, you'll start seeing bigger deer and bigger bucks. Yeah, honestly, you just gotta lure them in, but also maintain your predatory predator. Oh my gosh, I'm stuttering. So your predators can sometimes outnumber the prey, and that's not really what you want, because then you won't have deer that are healthy and mature, producing healthy and mature offspring, therefore making the pool better and better and better. So that's what management is. Raw meat tastes so good. Oh, sweet. I might need to get on the Amazons tonight or get on the internet tonight and maybe find out some roo jerky or roo meat. Definitely want to get my hands on some of that. That'd be great. I really want to try kangaroo now. That'd be interesting. Try to learn deer patterns. So people swear that bucks don't they rely on the moon patterns, which I really don't agree with. I agree, but I don't agree. It's really just all where the deer move. If you can establish a bedding area, a food source, and a water source, you definitely have a better chance. But yeah, salt licks are very good for bringing deer in. If you put a salt lick in like this year right now, you're gonna attract them in, and they're gonna make that a location of interest. Now, deer are very very good at remembering certain points for survival, sustenance, or wherever they're gonna find food. They will remember food sources from like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, like food and Salt Lake. Any tips for very smart foxes? I've never hunted fox. I've only ever seen them. I've always known them to be outlawed for hunting here. Fox is sort of, the best tips I could give you probably for that is whenever you see them, just shoot them or whatever. Or I don't know how they operate in Australia. I know I know we had was it a white or a black fox I seen down at the dam one night. Feather on a stick. There, feather on a stick, if that works. I don't know. What was I talking about? Oh, the bucks, the deer. So, like I said, if you can take care of predator management, you can take care of food, water, and sometimes bedding. But most of the time, if you can get the two or three of the four, you're generally set. But predators is a big thing. If you can cut down your predators to little to none, like not absolutely none, because you still want some to wean out the bad genes. So if there's a slow deer, a bad, like one with a broken leg, of course, it sounds horrible, but you do not want a deer that's been hit by a car in your gene pool. You don't want old, disease-ridden deer in your gene pool. Better genetics are very key to bigger deer. They stick the river runs and they know time. I have a cage trap, but it's not working. I have very fresh rabbit and chicken. Or I have tried rabbit and chicken. I don't know anything about fox really. I've only ever seen them and seen skins, but pond would probably be the best. Yeah, honestly, someone if they hunt them, because I know my dad's getting into trapping, but I don't think he knows really a whole lot around fox, because we don't get foxes nearly as often around here. We have too many yotes for anything like those types of predators. So our food chain is generally prey, coyote, wolf. So most of the time you'll hear yotes going all the time. but you can always tell when there's a wolf in the area because all of a sudden the Yodis will stop howling. Jolie, I've heard that too. What is it about terriers? Yeah, oh, I didn't even see that comment. A lot of people run dogs around here. I don't necessarily agree with dogs. I mean, they're great for management, but I think dogs is sort of cheating in a sense. In a sense, it's cheating. It's not necessarily always the greatest thing because it's like you're basically running them down, chasing them down by scent, which is your advantage, and then shooting them out of a tree. But you're talking about fox. Okay, I was talking about bear hunting. I don't know what I was thinking there. Bear hunting with dogs is different. I won't use dogs for any sort of hunting, Joe. Yeah, see, dogs is I think the only sort of hunting a dog should be used for is bird hunting, migratory bird, duck hunting, stuff like that. That's a whole different story. So I know not too long ago there was a big controversy on running dogs for deer, and that is a big no-no in Wisconsin now. Supposedly, now I don't know the rules specifically, but I've always been told that if there's a dog chasing a deer in Wisconsin, you're legally supposed to shoot at it or kill it or shoot it or somehow get it to stop chasing deer. Chasing deer is a big no-no for dogs in the state of Wisconsin. I know that's a big no-no. So it's dogs are just, oh man, lots of people, there's lots of controversy on dogs. So I really don't agree with running dogs for anything but birds or maybe rabbit. Yeah. I don't hate it, and I understand that some people have done hunting for years off of that, but personally I don't ever really want to use dogs. I will never use dogs. Yeah, honestly, I'm not very agreeable with dogs hunting dogs at all besides birds or small game and stuff like that because birds have a fair enough chance to get away. Most of the time dogs are only used for retrieval and stuff like that. So here's the thing. I am completely ruling this out though. Some people use dogs for the retrieval of deer and wild or big game. That I feel is completely acceptable in the terms of retrieval of an animal or something like that. That is a completely different thing. You're not giving yourself any advantage besides the fact of retrieving a carcass or retrieving the animal that you shot. Although I do very much believe in ethical kills, I believe in the fact that you should be able to shoot something and place your shot well enough to not have to use that dog. But things happen. Nobody's perfect. Yeah. Section 8, Gingy, man, the big boom, Raymond Joel. You got to go. I need to wake up early tomorrow. Yeah, great. Yeah. Thanks for coming out, Rocco. Thank you for coming into the live stream tonight. Thank you very much for showing up. It was great talking to you and getting to maybe know you a little bit more, but maybe I'll get to see you in another stream soon. Good night, man. Have a good night. Oh man, what time is it? Oh, it's 10:30 already. Not bad. Okay, good one. Yeah, sweet. That is very. Uh, oh man. What was I talking about? Oh, so yeah, everybody's gonna say bye to Rocco. Definitely say he's a good dude. Seems like a good dude. Oh man, we're already going on almost 2 hours of stream. That's awesome. Um, so back to dogs though. Retrieval of animals, retrieval of dog or not. Oh man. Uh oh yeah. Anytime, man. Great talking to you, man. But so the use of dogs. How do you feel about sent away products? Native Americans Indians use the same smoke from campfires. Oh no, I'm very. I'm very okay with scent killing products. 90% of the time, I can guarantee one thing: it don't matter what you're wearing. I don't care what you say. I don't know what product you use, but I can guarantee a big, mature, smart deer will always smell you, no matter what. A big buck, if it knows you're there, if it finds out you're there, it will smell you. Those deer, they're just amazing. Their nose is just straight plain amazing. I've been bow hunting and had deer wind me from 60 yards out and just seen antlers running through the woods. Like, I'm telling you what, oh man, it scent killer has no advantage. There's no advantage. You run into a smart deer, you will have absolutely no advantage besides the wind. That's the only thing that's going to stop that deer from spooking. If that deer catches your scent one little bit, I don't care if it catches the smell of your breath or anything. At times, I've actually heard of people having scent killer actually spooking deer. The smell, because there's some scent killers that actually produce a scent. So where scent killer most of the time I understand it definitely works when you spray it on your boots. I know that is a very good way to mask your boot scent, because your boots have scent on them, and then when it rubs against grass and stuff as you're walking to your stand, I know it tends to help with that, because I've actually sprayed my boots with scent killer, and I've had deer walk right in on the path that I walked in on. I've had deer walk right down the identical path that I walked in on and not smell a thing, and they're sniffing the ground and scratching it. It's just the same. So some people say whatever they want, but I'm telling you what, you run into a mature deer, there's nothing stopping that deer from smelling you besides wind. Wind is a very important thing. But then, okay, so that also brings me to another topic. I have had wind pointed directly at deer, like a big buck or a doe. The one night I shot the only giant deer that I've ever seen in the bow stand, my wind was going directly downwind right into his face, and he didn't smell me. Not one time did he smell me. He didn't even know I was there until I let the arrow go. And unfortunately, so for me, that night was the first giant deer that I've ever seen in a bow stand. I've shot at smaller bucks that I probably should have got, but I tell you what, the first time you ever see a big buck in a tree stand, you're like, the jitters are just the absolutely horrible, especially for me. It was my first time. Yeah, I've always used like the idea for your own scent away. Boiling pine trees, boiling just you get water and you take natural stuff that you find around your tree stand, like birch. Birch puts out smell. Sometimes popple will work, or but the main thing is pine tree needles. Anything pine. I know that you boil it and you boil it down really good, and you put it into a bottle or a spray bottle. So my best friend Spencer actually uses that exact technique, because he never, he's shot at deer in the bow stand before, and he's been winded too before, and he says that BB has a video on this, yeah, too. So he shot at deer before, and or been out bow hunting just as much, if not more, than me, and he's had like big deer walk right in and scent him like completely randomly off his own. Oh, okay. So sent him off of his like generic scent killer or whatever he was using. So now he says that ever since he started using that technique of boiling down pine needles and putting them in a spray bottle, he said he's actually had, oh yeah, I got more subs in here. That's funny. But he says he's actually had a lot better not progress, but better luck, like statistically, with the new stuff that he uses compared to your marketed crap. So 90% of the time, I'm a firm believer that some of those companies just put water in a bottle and give it to you and sell it to you. That's sometimes it just smells like that, and sometimes it smells kind of different. And man, I'm getting off into a lot of topic of discussion, but that's great. Um, so personally, I use dead downwind a lot. It There's no really telling if it actually works. Uh, Honestly, all I ever do for my stuff is I just put it in a big air sealed case every time I'm done bow hunting, and then I take it out of the case, put it on, put it back in when I'm done, and I had no scent at all, and it seems to work just fine for me. It works great. So scent control is sort of just like some people believe in it, some people don't believe a word in it. So it's really trial and error is all you got to really work with. So some deer can smell it from a mile away, some deer can't smell anything. And like I said, I had that monster buck walk in. My scent was going right to him, dead downwind, quite literally, and he didn't smell a single thing, and it wasn't until a doe started blowing that he noticed anything. And by then I had already had my sights on him and let her fly. Unfortunately, I missed him. The arrow come right down, right where the kill shot would be, and missed. But that was only because he jumped so ridiculously high. Yeah. So fox, okay, a fox is actually they're very smart. Like I think fox are amongst the smartest of the canines, or the canine type animal, like dogs. Fox, I don't know. Honestly, they're like puppies, but they're like wolves. They're just born to be wild, and so it's like I don't really know how to talk about the fox, because I know all I really know about them is they're very smart, and they can be vicious, and they have a lot of I think I actually know they have a lot of issues with rabies. I think foxes are one of those animals that has rabies issues a lot of the time, but you don't really ever have to worry about it. It's only when they come after you that you have to worry about it. Oh man, talking this much is really giving my throat a workout. But what? I could hear you listening to it over your phone in the other room.
Yeah, I can hear you talking here.
I got more subscribers. Oh, not supposed to say that. Oops. What does the fox say?
What does a fox say?
Okay, go away, please. Oh, not a big deal. Huge fox had to go at booster the fence a month. Yeah, honestly, you got a big dog. You don't got nothing to worry about. I think your dog Booster would tear the crap out of a fox. 86-pound dog. Imagine, I can't believe that fox even came that close to see Booster. Like, with the amount of hormones and not pheromones, probably not a female, but the amount of hormones that dog is letting off between every time it uses the bathroom. That's a big dog. Booster is a big dog, and he's got a lot of growing to do. What? I don't know what's going on in the chat right now, or what. I'm lost. But wow, we're at 2 hours. This is definitely the longest the longest stream I've had so far, but that's also only the third stream I've ever had. So I don't know if foxes stay in groups. Yeah. So okay. So the thing with foxes is the female. I'm not 100% confident in this, but I'm pretty sure that females break off with mates to have children, uh, or they don't really. We have a group of 6. Yeah, okay, so I don't know foxes in your area, but foxes around here don't generally group up very often. I'm pretty sure, if anything, they might just be kids or pups to the mom and dad. Otherwise, I've never really heard of foxes being dominant. I mean, yeah, they might live in the same area because they're of relevance, like when the mom and dad might or kick them out. But I don't really know about a whole lot about foxes. I don't even know if the males stick around very much with the females or how that works, because I've never really known a fox to be a pack animal in that sense. So I guess I don't really know a whole lot about that. Yeah, honestly, because if they're, I've really never known foxes to be that way. I don't know how they are in Australia, but so around here, they'll be in the vicinity of each other, but they won't mess with each other unless they get into like brawls and fights over females and stuff like that, I think. But otherwise, most of the time, I've always ever seen like two fox together, two of them, a male and a female, or something around that sense. Um, Otherwise, yeah, the pups might be sticking with the parents for a little while or something like that. That's about as far as I know about fox, though. I mean, I know that their pelts are nice, and I've seen them before, and I've seen people shoot them, but that's about it. Oh man, this is turning into an interesting night. 13 likes now, but uh, yeah. Otherwise, I've seen fox around here. I've never really ever seen them past 2. I guess I've seen 3 at a time, but like I said, around here, foxes extreme, like for the most part, are pretty rare. And then again, we have a lot more trapping now around here, so it's like they might be limited. But we get, like I said, we get a lot more coyotes around here. We have really big problems with coyotes and sometimes wolves, but Yotes is a big one around here for predators. Otherwise, ever so often we get a mountain lion to come through, but that's very uncommon. And it's uncommon, but I have seen them on trail cameras and stuff. um, I haven't really seen a bobcat in a while around here. I think I saw one like a year ago or last summer. I seen one in the Blue Hills, and then wolves are pretty uncommon. It, I guess, when they do come around, they're a very big issue. But otherwise, wolves tend to stick a little farther north than us, like about 10 miles, 20 miles north of me or us. So we don't really have a lot of issues with predators. We have elk. I know that. We have elk. I've seen elk around here. I don't think I've actually ever seen an elk in person, but I've heard them come through and bugle in the middle of the night, because we got just north to Clam Lake, I'm pretty sure, or wherever Clam Lake is. I know that there's a herd around there. I know that about 10 miles north of here, there's a herd, but otherwise, I know that they stick farther north where they release them. We actually have tags for hunting elk, which is kind of ridiculous because they're not really haven't even had a chance to really establish themselves yet. But people want to hunt them. But I don't know. It's sort of the different opinions vary on certain things. So, but um, yeah, I don't know who's all here still. There's only 6 in the chat, so if y'all are still here, I know that A and B is probably here. She's doing her chores though. My dad might be here still. Pretty sure he is, and then Raymond is here too, and then Joe. Cherokee possum. I don't know anything about possums. I don't know. Drag your garbage can out to the middle of the woods, maybe, but then you got black bear gonna be coming in. But possums, I don't really know anything about possums. I've only ever really seen them dead on the side of the road. I know you can attract raccoons, but you just got to put a dumpster in your driveway. Then your dad trains them to be pets. T. T. I don't know what you mean by T. There is no opossum up here. What? I thought we had possums. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. I thought we had possums around here. I haven't seen them in a while, but I'm pretty sure we have had I thought we had possums. I don't know. Very good to keep away mosquitoes and ticks. I hit one. I hit the by accident. Pretty sure you meant one or something like that. For the last 6 months, I have people coming out to deal with them, and we are up to 9 so far and heaps more. 9. Are you talking about possums in Australia, or are you talking about the fox still? I don't know which one you're talking about. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, maybe down in Iowa? Is that what you mean by down home? Iowa or Illinois? Maybe we see them down there. Oh, foxes. Yeah. So, yeah, dealing with foxes, you just sort of got to get yourself a decent caliber, like .177, .22, or 22. What's another caliber? You could use a 20 gauge slug, but that probably won't leave very much of them left. Okay. But I think the best caliber for a fox would probably be you could go 338. That might do the trick. Yeah, it's pretty simple. You get yourself a 22, or you have what is it? What's AR-15? What's 5.56? 5.56 is pretty good for rabbit. You just shoot them in the head. But otherwise, 17 HMR, that's a good one too. I'm going to have a smoke. My phone is dead, so on the charge. Okay. That's fine. Sounds good, Dad. Oh, so rabbit, 22 are really good for taking out rabbit. You can get yourself a pellet rifle. Around and Ladysmith, you can shoot rabbit. You can snare them, trap them. Just about anything. You put a bucket of apple peelings or carrot peelings out in the yard. They'll generally attract to them. The first time you ever see a rabbit, landmines for foxes, that works too. Also, like a nice tank round would take out a good amount of foxes at once. I wanted to get a 22 Magnum. We can only use 22 caliber on this property. My dad has a 22 pistol. I have a 22 LR long rifle. 22 Magnums are okay, but at a point of Magnum, it's a little overkill. I mean, you might as well just go to like 17 HM or not 17 HMR. For that, you might as well just go to like 223 or something. We can snare in Australia. Oh, we can't snare. Oh, you can't snare in Australia. I didn't know that. You can get if you can get like a cage trap, that might work. You just put a little something in there and trap them. If you can use cage traps, that'd be great. There are certain traps in Australia. I'm not sure of the law behind them. Yeah, so just do basic research on that would work. It's so hard to get a pew pew in Australia. Oh yeah, I suppose you do in Australia, but Australia, you can't get a whole lot for guns, but you can get outlawed stuff for cars that is outlawed in America or in the States that is outlawed here for cars. I know you can build like ridiculously big cars in Australia. I know they do that for drag cars, burnout cars, drift cars, stuff like that. They won't go in them. Yeah, so Fox is actually pretty smart. It's harder to honestly, I think it would be harder to get them because they're pretty intelligent. Uh, I don't really know what to do with the whole Fox thing. Maybe I'll do some research and talk about it in the next stream or something like that. Or I'll talk to you in a different stream or this stream. Or I don't know. Too damn smart, Gurry. Yeah, for sure. They are. Fox are actually very, very smart. So it's you just gotta tell him swipe or no swiping, and he'll never do it. He'll never have a problem with a fox ever again. There you go. Boom. Problem solved. Swipe or no swiping. Swipe or no swiping. But no, yeah, you guys definitely where you guys lose your privileges for guns in Australia, you definitely get back. Oh, yeah, definitely. Just say a swipe or no swiping. You'll never have a problem again. Easy as can be. Problem solved. And Mungus. Now, that reminds me of a name from Harry Potter, Mundungus. I'm pretty sure it's Mundungus. But Mungus is a good one too. But yeah, swipe or no swiping. Easy as can be. Yeah. uh, so what was I thinking now? I was gonna say something. Oh, where you guys get your rights and privileges taken away for guns, you definitely get back in cars. Because I've seen some mean monsters of cars come out of Australia. Like I think one of the highest powered Supras came out of Australia or something like that. There's one in Australia that's just like insanely huge. Lots of horsepower. Too much horsepower for a minivan. Not, I'm just kidding. I didn't know minivan with that much horsepower. But yes, you definitely have some awesome cars in Australia. Like, it would almost be worth moving to Australia just for the amount of stuff that is banned here is just ridiculous. So, performance mods are technically a no, but you can get away with them or burnout. Yes, exactly. So burnout competitions are not as popular around here. They're more towards the bigger cities. But I know there are burnout competitions. But in Australia, they have burnout competitions where you don't stop until you lose tires, basically. And with those high RPMs and the amount of horsepower they're pushing, it doesn't take long at all to run your tires right off a car. So it's pretty awesome. I've seen tons of videos. I've seen everything on YouTube about the cars and stuff there. Well, that actually fixed the camera kind of. But yeah, burnout competitions are real huge, especially in Australia. There was a live stream I used to watch of a guy that they had like a yearly competition that was crazy. I have got the munchies and going to see if the Yodes are out. Good night. Can you keep up the good information? Yeah, not a problem, Joe. Talk to you later. Talk to you sometime soon, but talk to you later, man. Have a good night. Um, but yeah, those burnout competitions are pretty crazy. I wonder if my dad's still outside or something. He didn't talk to him, but probably outside having a cigarette. But yeah. What else to talk about? Um, oh, so guns here are fantastic. You can get just about any gun. You can't get certain calibers, I know. But you can get basically anything from a 17 HMR to a 50 BMG. So there's enough calibers across the board that you never really have issues with finding the perfect one to touch the sweet spot. But you also have problems with magazines and clips and like amounts of like certain stuff, especially with the way our president is planning to do stuff right now. He's trying to put stuff through that's I don't agree with at all, but I don't want to go political right now. So but they're trying to limit the amount of gun use and stuff like that in the States right now. But I don't know, it's kind of ridiculous. I know Canada has a very good gun system, and they actually have I'm very jealous of Canada because they actually are allowed to put clips or magazines or multi round multi capacity. I don't know how they explain it, but you're allowed to have like a clip or not clip, magazine for a shotgun. You're allowed to use like a 20 gauge shell, okay, with a slug, and use it on a shotgun. Unbelievable. Like a semi-automatic shotgun that you just boom, 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 boom as fast as you can pull the trigger. I know I watched a video on that. Maybe you have to get a special license for it, but also in the United States, I know that if you get certain oh wait, wow, okay, I have heard they're trying to change the laws. Yeah, I don't know. There's a whole I don't know if you're talking about where you get from Canada or the United States, but yes, they're trying to change the laws currently under our president. I don't know necessarily how that's going with everything that's going on right now is kind of ridiculous, and I don't know how it's all going to work, but it is what it is. And right now, actually, I think Texas is now a gun sanctuary state so that there are absolutely no limits on guns. They make their own laws and rules on guns. Is a gun sanctuary state. So I also think either Mississippi or Missouri did the same thing. I know there's a different state trying to do it, but I don't necessarily know. Maybe Tennessee is trying to. Oh, USA laws. So USA laws. They're trying to do a whole bunch of stuff. There's a huge controversy right now because of all oh, we're gonna come take your guns, and it's just so tiring. It's so ridiculous. They're trying to blame a lot of things on guns when guns do not kill people. People kill people. I know I probably might not be able to talk about that on stream, but seriously, it's just I'm just saying anybody who grew up with rifles and grew up to learn a respect for a rifle will never have a problem with using one. Will never should never have problems using one and should never have problems safely using them. It's just it's all the people that have never used guns, that are afraid of guns, that are trying to outlaw them right now, and they're not going to do it. It's a constitutional right to own a firearm or bear arms. So it's in our Constitution. It says in the Second Amendment, it's like we have the right to bear arms. And yes, they say, oh, that was for military purposes. In the same sense, it's for defending our country. It can be for that. It's used for providing food for our families. It is used for a safe time pass or things to connect with people with. It can be used for so many things, and they're just trying to put guns across as a bad situation when I think guns in the right hands and the proper training and proper use are just as dangerous as a pencil. Really, like John Wick proved how dangerous assault pencil can be used, or it can be. Like I said, in the right hands, anything can be used as a weapon. Yeah, thank you on that. So I can't get my thing to balance right. Maybe that'll work better. So where I have issues with is I've been using guns since like I was 10. Been shooting guns, grew up. I would never dream of using a gun to harm another person unless that person is infringing on my rights or my property or like using a gun against me that's a big no-no. All right, using a gun against a gun owner is a big no-no, especially if that person has trained in any sort of sense within the army or something like that. Oh my, this thing. There we go. So I was scared of pew pews, but I learned to respect them, and I am still learning. Honestly, learning as much as you can is only the best thing for you, because like guns are not to be afraid of. If you respect a gun, it'll respect you. You won't have problems. So accidents do still happen, yes, but that is also where you learn to safely handle and maintain your firearm. You have nothing to worry about. Um, so in a sense, a gun is only an enabler. A gun will not work without a bullet. A bullet will not work without a gun. So, as long as there is nothing to ignite that pistol or ignite that bullet, okay, together they are deadly. Without each other, there's nothing. They literally, you can put a bullet in a fire, watch it explode, and I can guarantee it, like there's a slight chance that someone might get injured, yes, but a bullet is not deadly at all. A bullet, you can throw it in a fire, it will not kill anyone, or it could by some magical thing happening or some miracle thing happening, okay? But unless a bullet is shot out of a gun specifically designed for it and has the right amount of compression and velocity and enough pressure to push that bullet, you have been taught well, my friend. Thank you. Yes, I've grown up with rifles. I have so much respect for rifles. I know how to use rifles. I know correct calibers. There's nothing to worry about. There is literally nothing to worry about. The only time you ever hear of a gun being a problem is when the person holding it is the problem. The only time. You never hear of a gun just going off and murdering like 5 people. That's not a thing. That is not a possibility at all. Okay? I I I love guns. Guns will always be a part of my life no matter how many times they try to take it from me. It's just my country, okay, was founded with guns. It was brought here by guns. Guns were used to take it and make it our land. Okay, not necessarily agreeing with whatever. I'm not getting into anything before land, anything like that. Okay, but our country would only be here today, or wouldn't be here today, if they did not have guns to defend it and make it what it is today. Just saying, that is like that's the number one thing. Our country was founded with guns. Canada, don't know my history behind Canada because I haven't done my research in Canada, but I'm sure there's same thing has happened throughout different times in history, points in history. Okay, this might sound weird. What might sound weird? What do you mean this might sound weird? Okay, you must be typing or something. But like I was saying, I have a very deep respect for guns. I personally will never use a gun to harm another human being. That is just, I believe guns are very powerful in the use for ethical killing of wild game. I think guns are very good with the use of defending your rights as a human being, defending your rights in your country. I hope this is not taken down because this would be ridiculous if it got taken down for this reason. But I personally believe guns are safe and everything. Okay, all the stuff you have just said about pew pews, I am so damn proud of you. I don't know you and you're not my son, but at the end of the day, everyone needs a mindset on pew pews. Yeah, that's all it takes. People like me. Okay, I'm not just ringing my own bell, but if people had the respect that I had for guns, there would be no such thing as this. I'll be watching, but I have to go to bed with us losing an hour of time tonight, tomorrow morning, 5 a.m., and going to feel like 4 a.m. Yeah, definitely. Have a good night, Dad. Good night. Love you. Um, but yes, guns are, I don't know. My standpoint on guns are kind of seeing what people think guns are today is just it's horrible because people are putting guns off to be something they're completely not. But yes, think honestly, yeah, so damn proud of me. That's great. Honestly, I really it would honestly just seeing what's going on in our country and the arguments behind guns and gun rights are just very unvalid. There's actually a video on YouTube right now, or on YouTube, of a guy that shoots a gun. And he says, "Oh, that gives me PTSD." But then you scroll down a little bit, and you see an 8-year-old girl standing with her dad, ripping off an entire, you know, couple round or all the rounds in an AR-15, and starts laughing and giggling. Like, I don't know. It's just basically who you were raised, or who raised you, really, or how you were raised, or your how if you were raised to respect guns is a big thing, very big thing. If you had no, I understand people don't have a lot of sense in not being raised around guns. They're afraid of them. It's understandable, but yeah. Good night, Dad. But I feel like if people are just plain, it's a lot of it. Yeah, honestly. So if people literally just were, instead of, I feel like the media um deludes, I this might come back to bite me and be taken down, but I feel like the media definitely puts their spin on things and leads people to panic over things that necessarily aren't needed to panic about. They drag a lot of different things out that don't need to be drug out. And I don't know, it just seems like a new thing every day anymore in 2020 and 2021 with the United States. And I feel like the entire country, or all the countries in the world, are just watching intently with popcorn, just like watching America fall apart. Like, honestly, I found a meme on Facebook the other day that made me laugh so hysterically. They basically said, now if you're not from the United States, you won't understand this, but what if America, the states, is the world's Florida? You ever think about that? Like, what if uh our country is the whole wide world's Florida? Like, we're the people that do the crazy stuff, and everybody else knows us for how crazy our country can be at times. And it's true. We have some pretty crazy things that happen here, but it's definitely fun. Florida and Texas are probably the two that people don't really know about. So if you guys don't know anything about what I'm talking about, in the United States, Florida, there's a channel that's Florida Man. That's what it's called, or something like that, where Florida Man people are very notorious for doing very, very weird things in Florida all the time, constantly getting arrested for the craziest stuff. Like, honestly, to go through it all is just it honestly would be too much, but it's hilarious. If you ever get a chance, just go on Google, look up Florida Man, and it'll come up with news articles and listings of just Florida Man does this. Like, there, I think the other day I looked at a news article that said Florida man robs gas station with banana and plastic bag, and then tries to shoot cops as leaving the gas station, like with a banana, or just a banana, like it's hilarious, honestly, and it's, I don't know. Florida man does this, Florida man does that. But you also hear about some crazy stuff coming out of Florida. But all I ever known in Florida to be is hot, mosquitoes, and old people. So essentially Australia too. So Australia and Florida have a lot in common. Now, I'm not no professional on this, Amanda, but like I heard that mosquitoes get like the size of small dogs where you're from. Yeah, definitely look it up. It's really great. It's a really good read. Very entertaining. But like I was saying, I heard that in Australia, the mosquitoes get the size of small dogs, and then on a hot summer day, you can often find like um, rattlesnakes and mosquitoes like arm wrestling and like stuff like that. It's just no, but there's a lot of them definitely. So we get mosquitoes in the north here because we have a lot of swampland. That they're just like itty bitty, and we don't really have a. Yeah, you're laughing, but we don't get a lot of diseases. Where I know that in Africa they have the West Nile or the Nile or yellow fever or something like that. I know you get that. I think we had yellow fever for a while there in the states over towards New York and stuff. But um, otherwise, Florida is always mosquitoes, old people, and like I don't know, prisons and stuff like that. Okay, California seems to always be on fire. Wisconsin is generally where you see most of your drinking, a lot of drinking. Like it is proven that we have more bars per capita than grocery stores. And we have most grocery stores have a liquor department. It's funny. Okay. Um, you get Texas is guns, all that stuff. Same with Missouri, but Missouri, Chester. What's Chester? So then you get Oklahoma, Kansas, stuff like that. That's more tornado alley where you see a lot of big tornadoes come out of. We get tornadoes here, same with Minnesota. Um, so honestly, love living in the in America, like or the States. I love it here. You know, people could be a little bit better, but you can't really change that. Living in Wisconsin, you honestly, yes, we drink a lot. That Wisconsin is well known for drinking, very high drinking, but it's also full of some of the nicest people you'd ever meet. Probably Australia's is probably the same way. Honestly, there's certain areas there's really nice people here. It's kind of like I've always heard that people refer to Wisconsin as like the Canada of the states, but then people also say that about Minnesota. So, but yeah, cheese. I can't spell right. Yeah, cheese too. We're very big for cheese. So cheese curds are very popular around here. You usually get them in the summer. You know, it's when they're best. Now, the easiest way to tell if a cheese curd is good or bad is if it squeaks in your teeth. Okay, squeaks on your teeth. Cheese curds are actually supposed to be served at room temperature, not cold like everyone thinks. Oh yeah, most grocery stores have cheese departments. Even some liquor stores have cheese departments. Moss River and Barmer's virus from Mosey's. You guys call them Mosey's or Mossies or I don't know. We can get Ross River and Barmer's. Yeah, so up here. So Australia has venomous snakes, has poisonous spiders, has everything is out to kill you, essentially. Even the sun, even the cows. Okay. So where Wisconsin, we have no snakes, no venomous snakes. We have snakes, but not venomous. They get big here though, sometimes. So we get no spiders, no real danger of spiders around here. We get well, you know, cattle, it's the leading cause of deaths. Deadliest kangaroos will take you down to that too. Everything is trying to kill you. Everything in Australia is trying to kill you. And like that's why you see some pretty amazing people come out of Australia because like they have won. They just have won in life because they have fought off everything that is trying to kill them. Essentially. Exactly. So like I mean, I don't know. You guys are literally on an island surrounded by sharks, and then on the island, it's almost safer to be in the ocean because everything on the island is trying to kill you. I mean, like, but back to the cheese thing. So in the United States, or not in the United States, in Wisconsin, we have liquor stores with cheese in them, or most cheese. We have cheer. I think there's a cheese flavored beer. There's beer made with dairy or whatever. Um, yeah, lots of cheese. We have. I think I worked at the grocery store when I was 16, and I think they had 64 different flavors of cheese just for a grocery store. Just a grocery store had its own little section across the store, and it was like, oh man, it had an entire aisle to itself, just a massive amount of cheese and cheese wheels and like shredded cheese. And then across the store, there was the generic name brand cheeses, and that had its own aisle. So there was like two full aisles of cheese, like two plumb full aisles of cheese. And then we got cheese butter. There's oh man, there's a bunch of different things around cheese. I know we got string cheese, cheese in a can. Uh, what else? We have cottage cheese, the basics. Yeah. So you don't like cheese, man? Like, how do you not like cheese? Like how? It's a delicacy. Have you ever taken shredded cheese, put it in the microwave, and microwaved it for like a minute, and then just let it like melt, and then you let it cool down, and then you eat it with a fork? Dead serious. We do that all the time here. No joke. That is a serious thing. We deep fried cheese, cheese on a stick. Man, we do a lot of cheese stuff. Cheese hats. But no, yeah, Australia is crazy. Um, I like brie. Yeah, brie cheese. I have. Yeah. So we get a cheese here that's one of my favorites called Munster cheese or Monster or Munster. I think it's Munster. It's like a mixture or something. But it's rare to find a sandwich around here that is not doesn't have cheese on it. Like we make grilled cheese, stacked grilled cheese, tons of stuff. Anything with cheese, tons of cheese. Like cheap, it actually, because we're the state known for it, we get it pretty cheap. So we have people that come up from Florida that will take back like gallons of cheese. I don't know if I've ever had brie. I think I've had it like once, maybe twice or something. Of course, I'm from Wisconsin. I've had cheese, but I've had like fudge flavored cheese. I've had bacon flavored cheese. Oh my gosh. Okay. So we have a cheese shop in Rice Lake that's about 45 to an hour from here. Well, maybe 30, 45, depends on how heavy your foot is. But they have a cheese store that like special starting to lose my talking ability, but so they have yeah, no kidding. Fudge flavored cheese. It's like brown, or it's like it looks like fudge, but it's cheese. I'm not even kidding. They had buffalo chicken wing flavored cheese. They had just regular chicken wing flavored cheese, teriyaki cheese. They also have a separate aisle or separate section for fudge, and they have cheese flavored fudge, and they have all those spices and stuff in fudge. Yeah, I know. Like seriously, you don't understand how well known cheese is here in Wisconsin. Like big time. Like I know there was a beer that they made that actually had cheese floating in it. Uh but no, definitely crazy here for cheese. Definitely. Like um I don't remember all the flavors. I know there's a lot. Ice cream is a big thing too. Dairy products is very big. So we get ice cream here, but you really get ice cream everywhere. So it's like I don't know, but you can get ice cream at most gas stations. You can also get most gas stations here have a cheese section. It's crazy. It's actually honestly. So it's definitely something interesting. You got a lot of flavors and whatever floats your boat or your goat, whatever floats your goat. um, but oh man, been on stream for almost 3 hours now. That's crazy. My first stream was only about an hour long, but that's definitely awesome. Not a whole lot of people, but definitely an interesting crowd. Or interesting to talk to you, Amanda, and I know Raymond's here. So, but um, but yeah, no. Back onto that. So, Washington actually, I think, is a state. Something about they legalized cocaine now, which is pretty insane. Um, California is always on fire and full of crazy people. Also, Washington is also full. Washington or Oregon, so wherever Portland is full of people that are kind of like, I don't know. They have a bunch of riots and stuff going on there right now. Um, I know Chicago, Illinois is pretty good for pizza. So is New York. New York. But Florida, I've always known Louisiana to be good for uh what do they call them? What aren't they called like crabbies or yabbies or something in Australia? They're crayfish, like a little crab that grows in the or lives in the mud. Um, I can't think of what different names for them. There's like mud bugs. There's we get crayfish around here, but not as often. Yabbies. There you go. Yabbies. Marin, Marin. So, do you guys get them growing in your, or do you guys get them living in your ditches? Crawdads, that's a big one. Crawdads for sure. Crayfish, crawdads. Um, yeah, we don't call them yabbies around here. I know there's what something ditch diggers or something because there's actually some states that have them. When they get like severe flooding, the crayfish will actually like burrow into ditches and live in ditches throughout the year because they got such horrible flooding. Like some of those states, they just have like crazy amount. I watched a whole long video on it where the guy literally goes through his yard and digs out like close to like 20, 30 of these crayfish and just he takes them up to the house and eats them, but that's crazy. If there's enough water, they will. Yeah. So they literally, it's crazy how they live anywhere around here. The rustic crayfish is actually in the state of Wisconsin. It's actually what is it? Invasive species. You're not actually supposed to release them once you catch them. They're not supposed to be here supposedly. I don't know how that is, but because they're literally everywhere, and like you could find a small creek or stream, and they're literally in it all over. There's a place called Jump River that's not far from here that you literally can take them by the pounds out of there. Just crazy amount of them. But Colorado is mostly known for hunting. So is Montana. Uh, what else can I think? Tennessee or Kentucky Fried Chicken. Tennessee is mostly known for country music. Uh, I don't really know. Oklahoma has tornadoes, a lot of tornadoes, but we get tornadoes just about everywhere in the state, like even or in the country. Even California has had tornadoes. Florida gets tornadoes. We get tornadoes a lot. Uh, Yeah, so this is a weird discussion to be having, but I don't know how I got onto it, but oh, but oh, trying to think what else I was going to talk about. It is definitely getting late, so it's about 11:30 here right now. So I don't know how much longer I'll be going. I don't know. Lately, with the whole YouTube thing going, I've been starting designing new logos and emblems and different things that for this whole thing. Kind of crazy how it only has taken a couple days, and I'm already almost at 50 subscribers. Like, kind of crazy. Considering I started at 22 or 23, but definitely thankful for the support and just getting to meet everybody on here. My dad always talks about it all the time in Section 8. So, but I want to make it to at least 3 hours before getting off. I definitely want to make it to 3 hours. It's only 15 more minutes, so I got to figure out something to talk about because I don't want the stream to go dry. But, Raymond, where are you from? Aren't you from like, is it NJ or, oh, thanks. Or is it North? Is it North NC? Is it North Carolina or is it New Jersey? I don't know where you're from. My dad knew where you're from because I don't think you're actually that far. I mean, honestly, the state. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought, who is it from that's North Carolina then? He's got a friend from the States that are usually watching this. Oh, there's 6 people. Someone just joined in. Nova Scotia, Canada. I guess I've never. Wow, you guys got crayfish in Canada? That's actually pretty crazy. I didn't know there were actually any crayfish in Canada. I thought it was just too cold for them up there. I suppose in Canada though, you guys get the freshwater shrimp or something like that. You guys get shrimp, and then you guys also get that weird fish that is like it's really ugly and it's brown. Can't think of what it's called. It's kind of big fishing up there. You also guys get really big fish though. You guys get big smallmouth. We get pretty big smallmouth around here, but mostly Wisconsin, big time on muskie. What?
I can't stay awake any longer.
Are you watching?
No.
Then go to bed.
It's kind of hard to when you're in here blabbering your giant brain away.
Okay, I got like 15 more minutes. Is that okay?
I have church.
Keelan, I have to make it to 3 hours.
You
3
don't
hours.
have to.
I do though. It's a personal. Oh, what'd you let in? Oh, it's a ladybug.
My butt hurts from last night.
Oh, tubing?
Yeah.
Earplugs. There you go. Where's my earplugs?
They don't work when you're trying to go to bed.
No. I got a fancy kind.
You're still blabbering.
Look at this. These are for shooting pistols. Well, I suppose these won't really work, but if you turn them off, they're for shooting pistols. I got these for Christmas. They're the earplugs. Oh my gosh, can't get them apart, but they're, I don't know what brand that is. If you can read that, Walkers. I don't know, but they're for shooting at the range. But they're noise canceling, so you can still hear. There's a microphone that you can still hear everything around you, but when you shoot to a certain decibel, it'll like block it out. It'll go quiet. I don't know how to explain it, but killing the 6 people watching at 11:37 at night. It's Amanda. She's from Australia, and then Raymond is from Nova Scotia, Canada.
Yeah, I want to go to bed.
Okay, go to bed. I just want to make it to 3 hours. That's all I want to make.
I want to go to bed.
Well, that's nice. Go to bed.
I will ruin your dreams and shut your computer down.
1:39. Oh, it's 1:39 there.
Where?
In Nova Scotia, Canada.
Well, they're hours ahead, a couple hours ahead of us, duh.
2 hours ahead.
No.
So, are you on the coast? Maybe I don't know how
He would be. He's in Canada somewhere.
Well, obviously he's in Canada, but I'm just saying, like 1:39 p.m. Yeah. So right now it's 11:38 here.
Yeah, almost 12 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kayleen, I got 10 more minutes. Yes, somewhere on the coast. I'm pretty sure. Because that would be. Because I know Colorado is back. It's mountain time. I suppose you guys don't know what mountain time is, or maybe you guys do. I don't know. I need to do some research on Canada and Australia.
You need to do some research on when you go to bed.
Hey, pipe down.
I need my beauty sleep.
Chill. You're at about here, and I need you to be about here.
I need my beauty sleep, so do you.
Yeah, you definitely do need
You
your beauty
need your
sleep.
beauty sleep. Look at that.
But
Yeah,
no,
I'm
man.
front naked in the woods.
Okay,
and
can you
barefoot.
remove
Like
yourself
Bigfoot.
from here? I don't know. I don't know about mountain time. So mountain time is because we have mountains in Colorado. So we have mountains in Colorado and a mountain range that goes through about the mid. So
California.
it's the barrier that God put in place to save us from Californians, because it's like you hit a desert, and then there's Nevada, and then there's Colorado,
It
and
stops
you got
wildfires.
right in. I don't know. In Colorado, there's a big mountain range, and on one side of it, it's like hot all the time, and it is. I mean, Nevada is generally mostly desert. You got Area 51, which is a secret government base.
I want to go there.
So then you got Colorado on the other side, and that's right where the tornado alley starts, and that's where you get a lot of tornadoes right in Colorado there. But then the mountains stretch all the way up through the state, and that line is a time zone. Yeah, the Rockies. So that's a time zone, maybe. Okay, I didn't think. No, yeah. So that's just a time zone, and we call it mountain time. That's all it is. It's just a time zone. But we are in. I don't know what time zone we're in. Just the Midwest. So it's Wisconsin. But we get in the winter. So our temperature fluctuates so much. In the winter, we get 50 below, and in the summer, we've been known to get about to 110 at very max for temperatures, about 110 degrees. So, I mean, Australia is probably, it's like Florida, so it's constantly hot all the time. But you guys also have everything trying to kill you. But as Minnesota or Wisconsin, we get extreme temperature fluctuation.
Actually, it's 2:42 there in Canada.
No,
Fox had to go ahead an
I
hour.
suppose we got an extra hour.
We got an hour taken away.
Oh, we lost an hour now. So, oh man. But Keelan, I got 7 minutes, and then I'm going to bed. I'll probably go to bed. I will go to bed. Okay. Probably stream tomorrow night though too. So.
No, you can't stream all night tomorrow night because I have school in the morning.
Is that my problem though? It sounds like a you problem.
I'll throw your computer outside.
Okay. Cool story. But no, I'm just trying to make it the last 6 minutes of the stream. Oh. No, but yeah, I suppose Australia, I've heard Australia gets tornadoes too. Or dust devils, or what? Go away. They get like, I don't know if they get necessarily bad weather there, and I think they do and they don't, but we also get hurricanes in the States. Summer is really hot. Autumn and spring you might get a few hot days, and winter it's pretty cold but not too cold. Yeah, so the northern parts of our states, generally Wisconsin and Minnesota, get the coldest. Yeah, so like the difference is our average, I don't know what the average is for tornadoes around here, but we get in Wisconsin like 15 on average per year, just in Wisconsin.
We almost have them, yeah.
And then there was actually a tornado that touched down 3 days ago in Minnesota, southern Minnesota. Well, they don't really know if it was a tornado or what it was. Some people took pictures of it, said it was a tornado. Some people don't classify it as a tornado because it didn't do a certain amount of damage, stuff like that.
A tornado
But
doesn't have to
we
do damage.
actually, I seen a picture of a tornado, so I think there's a tornado touchdown just last night, which is extremely rare for this time of year
Where?
because it's actually pretty early. Or southern Wisconsin or southern Minnesota. Yeah, one every 10 years we might get a really bad tornado. Yeah, so
Who said that?
in Wisconsin, or not Wisconsin, so the state or the town I'm actually living in currently actually got hit by an F5 tornado. It actually F5 tornado is the very strongest, most damaging, powerful tornado there is. Okay, so the F0 does hardly any, and then it goes up from there.
By our house.
Oh, okay, yeah. So, we had a tornado actually a couple of years ago. Had a tornado come right past my house, like on the road,
and you guys were
right
outside.
there. Okay, I am talking. Please stop.
No.
Yes,
You
I'm
interrupted
sorry.
my sleep.
You have 4 minutes. Okay, so we had a tornado go right down the road by our house, and like they never really classified it now, but no, it's actually pretty cool. Oh, it was right here. Oh, right here. I'm actually a certified storm watch, or I don't know what it's called.
Storm watcher.
Skywarn spotter or storm spotter.
Watcher.
Storm spotter or whatever it is. You sit through a class, and you take a class and you know how to do it. But
yeah, but sitting out in the tornado would be scary. I would crap my pants. Especially seeing a tornado.
Yeah. So here's the thing: we get hurricanes that actually produce tornadoes. So our hurricanes are so bad that the winds spinning in from the coast and all that coastal hot tropical air creates tornadoes. And we actually this year got rain from a hurricane that spun all the way up to Wisconsin. Like it's actually pretty rare to get that happening.
We just had rain.
But we had rain for like 3 days straight, like that type of rain. And it's actually pretty rare to get that in Wisconsin. Wisconsin gets plenty of rain, but not like as much. Or like it'll get as much as like Washington and Oregon. So yeah, you got 2 minutes still. Come on, leave me alone. But yeah, no, it's really cool. I love tornadoes watching and storm watching, and hopefully this summer I plan to get some good lightning pictures. I actually got a video that should be going up sometime in the next couple of weeks. As soon as I get my microphone, I'll be able to work on it. But I watched on March 10th, 2021, last 3 days ago, I watched the storm that produced a tornado in southern Minnesota. I watched it go north of us. So we're pretty far north, and that storm was moving so fast that it went up through Minnesota and above us. That's how fast up north it was moving, and like the whole sky was just completely lightning. And it's actually pretty rare for this time of year, this early in the year to get weather like that.
It was really cool. You could like see clouds.
Yeah, I know. Like everything was just lighting up.
Home from church.
No, our very bad season usually consists of July for tornadoes in Wisconsin. Yeah, it definitely is. And once I get the video going up, you can see some of the lightning, but I was just filming off my phone, so you didn't really get to see a whole lot of good lightning. So, but I know Canada gets some. I think Ontario gets some tornadoes.
Is that where Raymond's from?
But no, Raymond's from. No. Where is he from? I gotta look. He's Nova Scotia. I know where that is. I just can't think of what it is. Yeah, so it's actually
growing up, I know
pretty cool. Okay, I only got a couple seconds I could say left because she's freaking out about Misty Ann up. But this is definitely a lot of fun, and I can't thank you guys enough for the support on these. I'm just trying to make my channel grow, honestly, and just get to meet new people. Can you let me talk, please? Thank you.
I said just like Canada.
So, yeah, I'm very thankful, and I'm probably gonna end up getting. But maybe I'll talk about it a different night on a different stream. But for now, I'm probably gonna have to go to bed because she will not leave me alone. But yeah, thank you guys very much for all the support and stuff so far for the past 3 days that I've been streaming. It's been actually a lot of fun and enjoyable. But otherwise, I think I'm gonna head off for the night. So I'll talk to you all later, and hopefully you guys can have a good night or a good day for you because you're in Australia. But
Wait, what time is it there?
I have no clue. She was just getting up not too
What?
long ago. Yep. Yep. Thank you very much. I'll talk to you guys another night. I'll probably stream the same times mostly, but oh, she heard you. It's 1:49
Like AM or PM?
p.m. It's in the afternoon. 2 o'clock in the
They're
afternoon.
a day ahead of us almost?
Yeah, it's Sunday for them. But
Holy
okay, I'll
crap.
talk to y'all later. Good night. Thank you all. So see you on the next stream. Probably be streaming tomorrow night, hopefully, but who knows. But okay. Good night, y'all.
Holy crap, I didn't